Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Lunchtime Digest for September 15, 2025. And it is just me today. I don't have my sidekick Kaylee with me today, but I think, talking about what is going on in the news, I think the thing that everyone has been hearing about is the Charlie Kirk assassination. And obviously, our, condolences are to him and to his family. And so, if you're not aware, Charlie Kirk was assassinated on Wednesday, September 10th, while Utah, speaking at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. And so, Kirk was the CEO and co-founder of Turning Point USA. And truthfully, I hadn't heard of Kirk before, have not aware of anything that he's done or any speeches that he's given, any of his podcasts or anything like that before. I do know that, unfortunately, this is in line with a lot of political violence that has been coming up here in recent years. And so just looking at what we've experienced just in the past few years in political violence is obviously the Charlie Kirk shooting here we go. The Charlie Kirk shooting, the Minnesota lawmakers that were killed back in June 2025, 2 killed, 2 injured, Pennsylvania governor in April 2025. And so this is from KOCO, their website. So a lot of political violence here just in the past couple of years. And so, really this had me thinking about a presentation that I did just a few years ago it was entitled Why Counselors Make Bad Choices. And it talks about, in part, I go over Philip Zimbardo, so the late psychologist who really studied the social aspects of quote unquote evil and how that ends up manifesting in a society. And so through his research, and you may remember him from the Stanford prison experiment. And so he came up with these 7 social processes: mindlessly taking the first small step, blind obedience to authority, diffusion of personal responsibility, dehumanization of others, uncritical conformity to group norms, de-individualization of self, and that's talking about anonymity, where someone is able to act anonymously, and then passive tolerance of evil through inaction or indifference. And so just really looking at these steps and really just being aware of counselors, how these may show up in our interactions with other people, how we may see it in them, and then also watching that we don't display some of these things ourselves. So, thinking about dehumanizations of other people, and that's where obviously not seeing a person as a person, but they are no good, they're worthless because of something that they're doing. And instead, we want to try to separate the action from the person, that we don't like what they're doing, and maybe action needs to be taken on what they're doing as far as lawful action or protest or something, but not where we dehumanize the other group as being worthless, no good in general. So just to show our awareness of what is going on in society right now, we are offering this course free for the next 7 days. So until Sunday, it is going to be free on our website at counselinginstitute.org. And so you can go to counselinginstitute.org and click on the on-demand classes there and find the Why Counselors Make Bad Choices. And again, it is free here just for the next 7 days. You will be able to get 3 continuing education for ethics and for LPCs, LMFTs, LADCs, and LCSWs. So some of the other things that are going on, I think everyone is aware of Governor Stitt's SAFE initiative. And so SAFE stands for Swift Action Families Everywhere. And so during that, it started Friday, September 12th. and it was where the Highway Patrol, under the orders of Governor Stitt, cleared out homeless encampments. And apparently there were 61 encampments that they cleared out, or excuse me, 64 sites that they cleared out, over 100 million pounds of trash that was taken out. No arrests were made during the course of the sweeps. The Highway Patrol did offer to take people to homeless shelters or other services, and they report that only one person took them up on their offer for help for local resources. The Mental Health Association did come out with a statement against it, and let's see if it will pull up here. So their statement is, as a street outreach and housing service provider in the Tulsa area, we are extremely concerned by Governor Stitt's Operation Safe program that does nothing to address the root cause of homelessness. Each day, our outreach teams engage in Oklahomans experiencing homelessness and work tirelessly to get them into housing, connected with healthcare, and find a supportive community. Using Highway Patrol to clear encampments will not only traumatize Oklahomans trying to survive out in the elements, but it does nothing to increase our supply of affordable housing and supportive services. At a time when the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services has cut over $400 million in critical mental health services, Oklahomans desperately need more resources from our state government to address the root causes of homelessness, not push the issue to another street corner because we think it looks ugly. We implore Governor Stitt to rethink Operation Safe, instead direct resources to increasing affordable housing, treatment, and supportive services in Tulsa. And so apparently this is going to be an ongoing action. So the Highway Patrol are instructed to continue to go by these locations and to clear out more encampments if they show up. So what is going on with the Oklahoma Counseling Institute? So we have several on-demand courses that are up, over 70 on-demand courses that are up on our website. And then we also have live webinars that are coming up. And so to take a look at our continuing education calendar, I can pull that up here. And so we have several things coming up. We have Beyond Skills Introduction to Dialectical Behavior Therapy. This is an on-demand live webinar for 3 continuing education on October 3rd from 9 a.m. to 12:15. We also have THC use among adolescents and young adults. That's October 3rd from 2 p.m. to 5:15. We have a live webinar, Act for Substance Abuse and Addiction. That is on November 8th from 2 to 5:15. Working with couples who've experienced infidelity. That's December 4th. The Ethics of Couples Counseling is on December 4th. On December 5th, Attachment, Addiction, and Complex Trauma. Also on December 5th, Promoting Positive Racial Identity with Counseling Clients. December 6th, An Orientation to Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Psychosis. We also have our early bird registration up for our Summer Super Summer 2026. And so we are working on getting the schedule up for that, arranging our speakers for that. But we have our early bird registration that is available now. So we have a lot of live webinars coming up here in the next few months. So check our website often. Please sign up. There were 3 continuing education units apiece. Many of these qualify for drug and alcohol specific CEUs if you are needing those. So if you do not know, we do a drawing each week to see who wins free continuing education. And so we did that this week. So Janie Michelle Brown Underhill, you are our winner for free continuing education. Congratulations to you. So if you would like to find out how you can get your free continuing education, just reach out to us at hello@edmondcounseling.com, or you can call or text 405-440-3034. Let Haley know which on-demand course that you would like, and then Haley will enroll you in that on-demand course. So congratulations again, Janie Michelle Brown Underhill, for winning free continuing education. And so you may ask, how did Janie Michelle Brown Underhill win free continuing education? Well, she did so because she commented, liked, or shared our post here, shared the Monday Lunchtime Digest. And so we ask a question each week, and people have a chance to answer that question. And anytime that you answer a question, you like this post either on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, or you share it, then each one of those gives you a chance to win for free continuing education. So our question for today is, what is your favorite comfort food? So with everything going on in the world right now, we probably could use a little bit of comfort food. So what is your go-to comfort food? And so as I was thinking about this myself, I would have to say it's probably Cane's right now. My wife and I are really digging Raising Cane's. And so usually when we decide, okay, we're going to get something out to eat, then it's Raising Cane's 9 times out of 10. So I would have to say that Raising Cane's chicken strips and fries are my go-to comfort food. So we'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to comfort food? Post in the comment below. And as I said before, anytime that you like or that you make a comment that you like or share, you are entered to win. Also, we don't want to forget some of the things that are going on at Edmond Counseling Professional Development. And so just to let you guys know, we have our Smart Recovery meeting that happens weekly. Smart Recovery is a non-12-step program, free for anyone to show up either in person or online. So you can learn more about that at smartedmond.com. We also have our Smart Family and Friends, which is for family members who have someone that is dealing with addiction, for them to get support, and also evidence-based strategies on how they can take care of themselves and encourage their family member towards sobriety. And again, you can learn about that at smartedmond.com. Last thing I want to bring up before we sign off today is our Whimsical Wednesday. So our next Whimsical Wednesday is coming up on October 1st. So that is the first Wednesday of the month. So on October 1st is our next Whimsical Wednesday. We were just talking this morning, Haley and I, about where it will be. So you will be seeing really, really soon where we are going to be meeting for our next Whimsical Wednesday. So that is on October 1st, 2025. Make sure that you save it in your calendar. All right. It's good to see everyone. Everyone have a good week, and we will see you next Monday. All right. Bye-bye.